I want to ask you now, as you stride in here and you take in this atmosphere, what sort of memories come flooding back from 10 years ago?
Well, the first time I walked through it was to watch the women win.
Could be a run out, should be a run out, not a run out, and the winning runs. And the West Indies, for the first time in their history, have won the Women's ICC World T20 title.
And I never like to forget that part of it, because obviously a few hours later, yeah, I was the one wielding the willow, but that was a culmination of under 19s winning, women winning, and I felt like we were so in tuned.
So as you take in all this today, it comes flooding back to you?
Yeah, it comes flooding back. I remember lifting up Haley Matthews as they ran off, me, Sammy, and I think a couple of the other guys just ran on. Out there somewhere. I still got the photo.
Right.
And lifting up Haley. So whenever I come back through, that's kind of the first thing that comes back. As much as it was our moment, they had a moment as well.
This calm that we have here now and this sunshine, because it was sort of closing down into nighttime then, and the eerie quietness here must pale in comparison to that night.
No, it was ridiculous. Obviously, fandom in India for cricket is unmatched. Sometimes it works for you, sometimes it works against you. But I feel as though it's one of the things that brings out the best in me. Big games, big atmospheres, and when you walk into what feels like a cauldron at times, you have so much adrenaline. And I think for me, as an overthinker, it kind of helps me to simplify my game. And at that time, we'd beaten India as well.
Right.
So we had now transferred 1.4 billion from one bandwagon on to ours. So a lot of Indian fans were West Indians that night. So we felt the love, and I just remember thinking, this adrenaline, the adrenaline flowing through is something that I like to bottle up and allow a lot of other people to just experience.
Real 50-50 game now. 52 off 30 deliveries.
It's hard. Has that been taken? It has. Who else? Ben Stokes. What a fielder he is. Up and over the offside. Another catch. Taken again. It's Willie again.
Oh, I tell you what, West Indies are just starting to really struggle here. 107 for 6. Game on.
As you remember vividly making your entrance with bat in hand, pads on, gloves on, situation of the game as you walked across the boundary rope, the mindset?
A little bit of nerves. I won't lie, little bit of nerves, but I was kind of prepped for it. I was ready. This was my moment. And to be honest, sometimes we say this is our moment and we kind of beat with chest to show it outwardly before we feel it inwardly. I think a lot of it was that at that point in time, but I felt ready. I felt like, yeah, this was my moment. It's do or die now. It's a final, and we're not taking a backward step.
So as we get closer to the square now, where as you got on there, Marlon Samuels, what did he say to you? What did you say to him once you got there?
Well, me and Marlon got a good rapport, good connection. For me, it was maximizing balls. So do not face any dots. It was only once that I got stern, strict instructions. The last ball of David Willey's over, he specifically said, I'm not running a single. It's either 2, 4, or 6. And as I turned around, I remember feeling a little cheeky, little feeling, because I've been working on my ramp all the time in the nets. Right. And now I finally had rhyme, reason, and a little bit of responsibility to play. And I just thought, I was batting on this end, this was the big side.
Correct.
David Willey trying to restrict me there. It's either going to be pace off into the wicket or he's going to go a Yorker. And for either, once I get down and play my lap and it gets over the field, is 4. And
right,
I remember,
right down there.
Yeah, and I just remember thinking, this is it, like, why not?
Oh, that's cheeky, and it's mighty effective. 18 have been bowled, 129 for 6.
And you're watching, should I not? And I just remember just saying, do it. And I get down early, it was a Yorker,